What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with Transfer Roundup episode 2, and this one is from the January transfer window, where we take the latest transfer rumours and we put them into a team and see how they could mix in with their new side if it was to happen. So the first transfer we're going for is Lacazette to Manchester City. Bam, there it is right there. Now, last episode we did do Wilfred Boney to Manchester City, which was around a £30 million deal if it was to go through. We're not too sure what's going to happen with that one, but an alternative, certainly for Manchester City, is to go for the league. One of the top goal scorers there is Lacazette. Now, this man looks incredible, the Frenchman, and why wouldn't he fit in? I think the reported fee is around 25 million pounds, but the Lyon president has come out recently and said that he is priceless, and the talks he has had with Manchester City have not included Lacazette, and he has spoken to Manchester City recently. So I'd say the probability of this deal happening would be a 3 out of 10. But again, if it was to happen, City would have a great charge towards the title if, like I said, if it did go through. But I guess we'll never know. You know, it does look like he could fit into this team fantastically and link up with a lot of quality players that could continue his goal scoring form. And certainly him and Aguero up front would be an absolute menace to deal with their pace combined, like 89 between them. And their shooting ain't bad either, or too shabby. So it's a really good team, and you know, like I said, 3 out of 10 this one happening probability wise, but you never know. Okay, now sticking with the Barclays Premier League, we are with Arsenal, and this is the transfer rumour. Bam! Notice anyone out of place? It is this man here, Sebastian Giovinco of Juventus. Recently been linked to Arsenal the last couple of days here, and you know, they're not desperately in need of a striker, but they have been linked with a few strikers through the window. Cavani's one of them. Lacazette was even one of them. But this one seems like it has a bit of substance to it, you know. And I could definitely see it happening. I think this is the most reliable one that I could see happening. You know, when you got Giroud, Welbeck, and obviously Sanchez who can play up top in the team, you expect big things from the club. And you know, Giovinco coming in, would he suit Arsenal style of play? I'm not too sure, but I'd give this one a 7 out of 10 for happening, and we'll have to see if it does go through. You know, I think they could get him on the cheap, and you know, he could be a good player for them. 91 pace, 70 shooting, and he knows how to pass the ball around. He's got good dribbling. He could be an Arsenal kind of player. He might not come in as a striker. Wenger might have other plans for him, but we'll have to wait and see. But that deal could definitely go through also, and I'll give that one a 7 out of 10 rating. Again, sticking with the Barclays Premier League, we are here with Chelsea. Bam, there's the transfer rumour right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'll point it out to you. It's Marco Reus to Chelsea. Now, what a signing that would be. We're talking about Manchester City's title charge, but if they can get Marco Reus in January, that would be an incredible buy. Now, I know it's a bit far-fetched and it probably won't happen because he wants to probably see if he can get Dortmund out of this relegation battle. Yes, you heard me right, relegation battle. But what a sign he would be. And obviously that would mean that there might not be no room for poor little Andre here in left midfielder, who also is a great player, but just never looks to get a wink in under Mourinho. But that could be the same for Marco Reus, because Hazard, I've moved him out to the right, but he plays left midfield, so Marco Reus might come in as a striker. We all know his striker card back in FIFA 13 was an absolute menace to deal with. But yeah, if they get Marco Reus, their title charge would be incredible. Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. He would be a remarkable player to Chelsea if he would come to him. We know what he can do. Gutted he missed out on the World Cup, but you know, if he does come to the Barclays Premier League, I really do think he can cement his career, and Chelsea would have a deadly attack. Look at that front four, for instance. You got Hazard, Oscar, Reus, and the man in form, Diego Costa. This transfer happening in January, I'd say this transfer happening would be a 4 out of 10. But this transfer happening by the end of the season, I'd say is a 7 or 8 out of 10. I could see him going to Chelsea. Okay, now sticking with a Barclays Premier League theme, we've got the Barclays Premier League player, but this one's Real Madrid, and you probably would have guessed it already, but boom. Here it is, David De Gea from Manchester United in a Real Madrid team. Now, there have been reports that David De Gea was holding out for a dream move to Real Madrid, but again, this is all paper talk, transfer speculation. You know, we get a lot of it in this transfer window, but my word, what a sign that would be for Real Madrid, sorry. Look at their team. It speaks for itself. It's awesome already. But, you know, when you get someone like David De Gea in that team, a goalkeeper with his calibre, they would be unstoppable. You know, their back line is just incredible. You could argue they could improve at right back, but Carvajal was a really good right back in my opinion. And the team just looks fantastic. Let's just throw it out there. It does look like a fantastic team. There's no point trying to deny it. And this one could definitely happen in the near future. I don't know if it happened in January, but you know, Real Madrid has said if Manchester United want Bale, the deal has to include De Gea. De Gea said that he wants to move to Real Madrid, or reportedly he's holding out for a move there. So this deal could definitely happen. I'll give it a 5 or a 6 out of 10 of probably happening in the near future. And you know, it could be an up for Manchester United fans. No, they're going to lose De Gea. They'll have Victor Valdez that can come in there, and they'll have Gareth Bale in the team too. So you know, every cloud has a silver lining. Okay, so you probably thought that was all the transfers, but I thought I'd be nice to you guys and add in a 5th here just for good measure. Nah, the question is, what player is it going to be? And this one could be a result of repercussions, which makes me think that the Royce deal could go through. Bam, there it is. Andre Schürrle to Borussia Dortmund. Nah, you're asking, what the hell? Could that really happen? And, you know, it really could. I've read numerous times that Andre Schürrle is holding out for a move for Borussia Dortmund also. You know, if he goes back to the Bundesliga, he wants to go back to Dortmund. And, you know, Chelsea could use this to their advantage, you know. Get rid of Andre Schürrle and get Marco Reus in. Nah, they're in a relegation battle here, but if this still happens in January, which I can see it happening, if Schürrle wants to go there and they get rid of Reus, I think we can see this one happening. Definitely you can see this one happening, if I'm being honest with you. Chelsea, though, in the January transfer window, actually, no, I actually can't see this happening in the January transfer window. Why? Because Mourinho said he's not looking to sell during the January transfer window while he is going for the title. This deal will probably happen in summer. But again, it's a transfer rumour that's added speculation in the January transfer window. And probably this one happened in January. I'd say it's a 2 out of 10, just purely on Mourinho's comments, but you never know. Something might change. Reus could end up at Chelsea in January, and Schürrle could end up at the other end at Borussia Dortmund. But we just never know, do we? You just never know how football will work. But, you know, it could happen. But this still happening after the January transfer, I'd say it's a 7 or 8 out of 10. I can see this one happening, if I'm being honest with you. And it would be a really good transfer for both parties if it would go through. Because Andre Schürrle gives it all for his team. And he was so good in the World Cup for Germany. And Dortmund will be getting a really good player. They'll be losing a superstar, but you know, that's definitely a player you want to replace him if you was going to get a replacement. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the transfer rumours. If you did enjoy this episode, like I said, make sure you do hit that like button. I will upload the next one next week if you want to see it. If you're new around here, guys, and you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. You'll be seeing more Ultimate Team content coming out from me. Plus, and it's a big plus, career mode content also on my channel if you want to go check that one out. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Big thank you. And as always, have a really nice day. My link to Twitter and social media also in the description down below, along with my second channel. So if you want to check that out, thank you very much. Catch you later, guys. Peace.